Hello. So one of my favorite things to do with Tiana is read to her, and I know when she loves a book because she moves and kicks and punches and whatever she's doing that she moves so much. This book I read to her and she loved it, and I really loved the message in it too, so I wanted to read it to you guys. It's called My Beautiful Broken Shell, and so I've painted a broken shell on my belly. But if you need any encouragement or just a different perspective on life right now, this is for you. Please stay tuned and enjoy. Also, if you want to order the book and buy it, make sure to check out the affiliate link in the description below. It's a really, really positive book. And she also has a lot of others, so go check them out. Dawn has broken a beautiful day here at the ocean. I've come to refresh my weary spirit and to refuel my tired soul. I'm so grateful for the peace and the calm of the seashore, where time stands still and unrushed, where I can see and feel the beauty all around me. This is my first morning at the ocean, and as I walk to the beach, feeling the rich, warm sand beneath my feet, I decide to collect a few shells. It is low tide, and I watch mesmerized as the ocean rises slowly, curls, and then spills its white-laced foam onto the shore. I walk by a broken scallop shell and leave it to search for more perfect ones. But then I stop, go back, and pick up the broken shell. I realize that this shell is me with my broken heart. This shell is people who are hurting, people who have lost loved ones. Oh, okay, it's the pregnancy emotions. People who have lost loved ones, people who are frightened or alone, people with unfulfilled dreams. The shell has had to fight so hard to keep from being totally crushed by the pounding surf, just as I have had to. Yet the shell is still out on the beautiful sandy shore, just as I am. Thank you, Lord, that I haven't been completely crushed by the heaviness in my heart, by the pounding of the surf. If our world were only filled with perfect shells, we would miss some of life's most important lessons along the way. We would never learn from adversity, from pain, from sorrow. Thank you, Lord, for all that I learned from my brokenness, for the courage it takes to live with my pain, and for the strength it takes to remain on the shore. Broken shells teach us not to look at our imperfections, but to look at the beauty, the great beauty of what is left. If anything is still left of me or my loved ones, then that is enough to grab hold of, to keep me going, to thank God for. Broken shells mean lots of tears, lots of pain, lots of struggle, but they are also valuable for teaching faith, courage, and strength. Broken shells inspire others and demonstrate the will to go on in a way that no perfect shell could ever do. Baby girl's moving now. Broken shells are shells that have been tested and tried and hurt, yet they don't quit. They continue to be. Thank you, Lord, for the great strength it takes to simply be, even when I hurt so deeply that there seems to be nothing left of me. As I walk along the beach picking up shells, I see that each one has its own special beauty, its own unique pattern. Lord, help me to see my own beautiful pattern, and to remember that each line and each color on my shell was put there by you. Help me not to compare myself to others, so that I may appreciate my own uniqueness. Help me to truly accept myself just as I am, so that I may sing the song in my heart. For no one else has my song to sing, my gift to give. I watch the rolling surf toss new shells onto the shore, and I am reminded of the many times that I, too, have been tossed by the storms of life and worn down by the sands of time, just like my beautiful broken shell. But I am reminded that broken shells don't stand alone. Thank you, Lord, for being with me to share my life, to help me carry my burdens. Thank you for the precious gift of faith that keeps me strong when I am weak, that keeps me going when it would be easier to quit. Thank you, Lord, for hope in times of despair, for light in times of darkness, for patience in times of suffering, for assuring me that with you, all things are possible. A wave crashes, sending tiny sand crabs scurrying for safety, and I am reminded that even the smallest creatures depend on each other, especially in our brokenness. We need the Lord and we need one another. Thank you, Lord, for filling my life with people who care. Thank you for my family, for my friends, for those who are always there for me. As I look at my beautiful broken shell, I see that it has nothing to hide. It doesn't pretend to be perfect or whole. Its brokenness is clear for everyone to see. Lord, may I be strong enough to show my pain and brokenness like this shell. May I give myself permission to hurt, to cry, to be human. May I have the courage to risk. Sorry. May I have the courage to risk sharing my feelings with others so that I may receive support and encouragement along the way. Lord, help me to reach out to others, especially to the broken and discouraged, not only to love them, but to learn love from them as well. May I listen, comfort, and give unconditional love to all who pass my way. Lord, help me realize that I am not the only one hurting, that we all have pain in our lives. Help me remember that in my brokenness, I am still whole and complete in your sight. As I walk among the many washed up shells, I suddenly spot a broken conch shell, white and ordinary on the outside, yet brilliant coral on the inside. Lord, help me see inside the hearts of the people who touch my life and to see their true colors. Somehow, here at the ocean, I receive so many gifts. I am grateful for the inner peace that fills my soul. I take time to notice sandpipers playing along the shore, beach grasses swaying in the salty breezes. I delight in finding simple treasures, a piece of smooth green glass polished by the waves, a transparent white stone, a starfish. Lord, help me to remain childlike in my appreciation for life. She is moving hard. Please slow me down, that I may always see the extraordinary in the ordinary, that I may always wonder at the shell in the sand of the dawn, that I may always wonder at the shell in the sand, the dawn of a new day, the beauty of a flower, the blessing of a friend, the love of a child. In my brokenness, may I never take life so seriously that I forget to laugh along the way. May I always take the time to watch a kite dance in the sky, to sing, to pick daisies, to love, to take risks, to believe in my dreams. As I look once more at the broken scallop shell in my hand, I am reminded of all the beautiful shells God has placed around me. Lord, may I truly value every moment spent with my loved ones while this life is so briefly mine. Let me not destroy the beauty of today by grieving over yesterday or worrying about tomorrow. May I cherish and appreciate my shell collection each and every day, for I know not when the tide will come and wash my treasures away. Thank you, Lord, for embracing my shell, whether I am whole or broken. Thank you for sending me loved ones who care. Thank you for holding me in the palm of your hand, for keeping me safe from the pounding surf. For now, I'll just continue walking and add to my collection of beautiful shells, including the broken one. Oh my goodness, did you like that, baby girl? Woo, she started pushing hard. Anyways, I just wanted to remind you guys that no matter what you've been through, no matter what's happened to you, what someone's done or said, or how bad you felt, it does not define who you are. It is not a product of who you are. You are a product of what you choose to do with what happens, and you have the opportunity to make something beautiful out of something terrible. And I know it's hard sometimes, but it's worth it, because you're worth it. See you next time. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see future readings. Peace.